Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How you guys doing today?
Mm-hmm.
So, today we are going to talk about secrets in your relationship.
Mm.
Oh my God. See, the dog left.
Ah,
The dog left. But before we get started, let us introduce ourselves. Welcome to Love Park Connection, where we talk about the pains and pleasures of life, love, and relationships. My name is Angela Parker.
and I'm Pierre Parker.
We are a husband and wife marriage and relationship coaching duo. We've been married for 29 years, and it's our goal to help Black couples communicate more and build healthy long term relationships and marriages.
Yes.
Oh, God. Anyway, y'all. So this is it's not going to be really
Oh,
any structure to this.
well, first of all, I just turned my head. But anyway, in case y'all see, I got my little acupuncture things in my ear, so don't be laughing. It's a little acupuncture. That's that's
And I told him he didn't need to explain all that, but
she
okay.
call it mansplaining, but I'm not mansplaining. I'm just letting y'all know if y'all see these little things, that's from my little acupuncture stuff.
Anyway, let's get started.
See the love. Where is the love?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, as we know, in a relationship, balancing intimacy and individuality is essential. We've talked about that. You got to have your own time, your own space. And as each partner is unique with their own thoughts, feelings, and boundaries, we need to be open and honest, of course, and build trust. But not all secrets are harmful, or are they? I guess it depends on the secret.
Depends on the secret.
Depends on
You
the
know what I'm
secret.
saying? I mean, you can. Well, we'll get in more.
Right.
Go on.
So keeping secrets isn't always dishonest, and it can be in an effort to protect your partner's feelings or maintain independence.
Mhm.
So that's what we're going to kind of talk about, because there are levels to secrecy. You have the secrets that are what some might call big secrets. Some are like mediocre, medium secrets. And then you just have like secrets like me. Sometimes when he's gone, I like to go over to get some ice cream when I know he's going to say, you know, you don't need to be eating that ice cream, but I like to go over there to Lord's and get me a Saturday, like I did the other day when he was at rehearsal.
Oh.
Me and Shelly went rolling over to the ice cream shop.
Oh, see, I didn't know you did that.
Right.
Oh.
So, you know.
So you confessing your secret now.
It's confessing my secrets because sometimes there's nothing wrong with having a few secrets to keep to yourself.
So, well, you know, and there's some secrets that some people may think it's a big secret, but then it's really not.
But
you know what I mean?
But why would they think it's a big secret?
Because really to them, it's a big secret.
And I guess that, yeah, I guess that could cause an issue in relationships if your partner thinks that, well, that's a big secret, and you're like, that is not a big secret. To me, a big secret is when you lingering on, say, for instance, past feelings of your ex
or somebody, right? Or somebody you had a crush on in school,
no,
and they came back around or something.
Well, that I was gonna say, for somebody you had a crush on in school, of course it depends. We talking about, well, it doesn't even matter really, but you know, maybe it does. See, that's again, it depends on the relationship. It depends on the secret. It depends on the length of time you've been in a relationship. Because if you turn around and say, yeah, I had a crush on so and so in junior high, I'd be like, okay, exactly. I wouldn't be going, why didn't you ain't told me about that? Because it's irrelevant.
It'd be like, well, like I always be, I'm like, okay, that was in high school or whatever. Look, I got the prize, so
that's right.
I got the prize.
That's right.
Brownie points. You know.
But yeah, you have to really, you got to look at, okay, what is this secret? What is the dynamic of your relationship with your partner?
Yeah.
And yeah, you just, I mean,
it depends on the secret. I mean, some people may have secrets like, and then some of it might be goofy things to us, you know, or to the partner, or some of it might be some math. I mean, it could be like when we talked about this, it could be
What?
somebody be like, you find out, he'd be like, yeah, you know, when I'm by myself, I eat my boogers. I eat my boogers. And then that bit might be like, I don't know if I needed to know that secret.
But then again, you
You
might
might
want to
want to
know
know that secret.
that
Be
might.
like,
I'm not
be
kissing
like,
you no more.
I'm not kissing you no more. Or that nigga might be like, when I'm by myself, I play with my feet or some shit,
But
you know.
even that, it's like, okay. Again,
Mhm.
it depends on the dynamic of your relationship.
Mhm.
Some people might not care and be like, okay, but you have to determine in the relationship,
Mhm.
in the closeness, the trust, you know, what if I tell my partner something
Mhm.
or I tell you something, yeah, you might look at it as okay, no big deal.
Yeah.
But we got to I don't know. There's so many layers to it.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, there's so
like I
many
said, it
layers.
depends on the secret. If you turned around and you came up and told me, baby, after all these years, I need to tell you this, but you know, I'm a serial killer. You know,
Why are
on the
you going to those examples?
I'm just saying the different types of secrets.
I know, but why are you going to these examples?
Because I'm okay. What's the? I mean, the booger one was, you know, that's kind of harmless, I guess, unless you,
I
you know.
know, but
But I'm just saying the degrees of secret. That, you know, that if the person turned around and been like, "Yeah, I'm a serial killer," or, you know,
what?
you turn around and told
Yes,
me
I mean
that.
that's an extreme on secrets. I'm not saying it don't happen,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You
but
gotta.
that's an extreme, and those are the kind of secrets. Yeah, you might be like, okay,
Yeah.
but we're talking about
Okay. Well, let's get into the different differences of secrets. Like, okay, you give me an example of a bad secret.
a
That,
bad secret.
not saying that this is yours, and this we're not saying that we're just coming up with hypothetical stuff. You give me an example of what in your eyes what would be a bad secret.
I would say, well, again, for me, I
Mhm.
would say like a bad secret be some unspoken desire. Some like, I have these, and I know that's not even a bad secret because to me, even if you have like sexual fantasies,
Yeah, it's a
that's not
fantasy.
again, who are they about? And like, is it your best friend or is it
But then,
some star,
but then again, yeah, and the
some
stars,
celebrity?
yeah, celebrity. But in either case, I mean, in some cases nowadays, should that might be the thing that set up some other things. You know what I'm
But
saying?
again, it depends on the relationship.
It does set up. It does depend on the
So,
relationship.
what we might consider as, you know, big secrets or secrets that could cause a problem in the relationship,
Yeah,
another couple might say, like you said, they
yeah.
might say, "Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's all
Why
good.
didn't you tell
Why
me,
do you say?
girl?"
Is that what it is? Let's roll. Oh, we talking about the threesome? Okay.
But there are secrets. But even if you look at it, somebody might get offended if you go to your partner and say, "I just need time by myself."
Okay.
The partner might get offended. So
But
to that partner, that secret, that secret is causing me to get hurt feelings.
but
And what? Go ahead.
but I don't think that's a secret that you need time by yourself. That's not a
To
secret.
s- to some people, if
I
you're
mean,
not expressing that to your
mhm,
partner, that
yeah.
look, I need some time by myself, and
Mhm,
then you do say something to your partner
mhm,
about it, again, depending on the relationship dynamic,
mhm,
your partner can turn around and say, you know, why didn't you tell me this?
mhm,
Why are you keeping that a secret from me? Or your partner might turn around and say, okay, I need time alone. And
mhm,
the other partner has hurt feelings.
mhm.
So again, it just depends on the dynamic of the relationship. There are some secrets, I think, like you said, serial killer, but there are
Oh,
some secrets like maybe debt,
debt.
hiding,
Yeah,
hiding
hiding debt.
debt,
That could be a bad one.
um, even maybe past relationships.
All
If
right.
you're still involved, or You
Or-
say, hey, I'm no longer with that person, or me and that person, me and my ex are no longer together, or I'm not no longer together, but me and my ex are no longer communicating, but you secretly are.
Yeah.
That could cause
That could
problems.
cause problems.
Right. That could
Or,
cause problems.
Look, I got some people that in my family that had, this is past uncles and things like that, but they had a whole nother family.
Right.
You know,
that's a secret that could be detrimental to the
You
relationship.
find out about the whole other family, like
right.
later on. It's like they had another family in another city, or sometimes they had another family in the same city, just on the other side of town. That's a secret to be keeping.
And and some people might say, well, let's see. Oh, yeah, health concerns is one that could be could be a major thing if you're not telling your partner, hey, I have this heart condition, or I have these health issues, and then your health declines, and that could be an issue in the relationship. So those are some of the bigger secrets. There's one on here that says career or personal goals. Again, it depends on the dynamic of the relationship, because to me, I wouldn't look at that as something that was detrimental to the relationship. If you if you kept from me that you're unhappy at your job, I would be like, well, why don't you just talk to me about it?
I mean, that's, to me, that, and I guess some things we got to look at is, to me, some things that, like we said, some things that people think is a big thing might not be a big thing.
Right.
Like in that case, I don't understand why you would have a problem saying that I don't enjoy my job or something like that.
Right.
That, to me, that's that the person you should be talking to
Right.
about that is your spouse.
Right. Right.
Or your significant other.
Right.
So that to me doesn't seem like a secret. That's not a, and to me, if the person that's telling the other person that the other person takes it the wrong way, or a bad way, then shame on them.
Yeah.
No, because this is a problem that, that person is having.
Right.
So to me, I don't understand why that would be a secret that somebody would hold back. Now, I know people do.
Right.
But this is also,
well, maybe if you don't have a supportive partner, maybe if your partner, you have come to your partner and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling about my job, and they kind of just say, well, just suck it up, so they maybe they don't feel comfortable coming, talking to them again about, this is what's going on at work, I'm feeling this way, I'm not happy there, I want to quit, because you don't feel you have the support of your partner.
Okay.
So that could be a reason why you hold on to that secret.
Okay.
Another one is, you have folks who have either they're engaged, getting ready to get married, and the woman, or either one, the woman or the man, might say, yeah, sure, let's, your partner wants children, but the other partner's like, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, great. Then you guys get married, and
they change up,
or they just don't tell you secretly that I'm figuring out a way how not to get pregnant, or her, or not to get her pregnant. So that's another thing that it's like, oh, that can cause a real big issue in the marriage or the relationship.
Or another real big one is finding out that the kid you've been taking care of all this time really ain't your kid. That's a that's a hard one right there.
You act like you know. I mean, you say it like with conviction, like yeah, that's happened to me.
That's a hard one. Look.
You say that way too much conviction.
That's a hard one. I mean, especially if you didn't take, depending on how long you've had this child in your life, and you taking them on, and you've been in this person's life all for as long as you have, and then later on you find out that that's not your child.
Yeah.
That person has been holding on, saying that, and normally it's I don't want to put it on women, but normally it is the woman, because the woman would know if it is or ain't. But
not all the time.
But I mean, you find out, the man finds out that that's not his child,
right?
And that's a hard one, because you didn't grown to love this child and all of these different things. And,
Mhm.
you want to say it shouldn't matter,
Right.
but still, if you've been deceived like that all those years,
Right.
that's a hard one
That's
right
a
there.
hard
That's
one.
a hard one.
What about, and so we talked about, keeping financial secrets, but what
Mhm.
about like minor financial choices, like hiding small but unnecessary spending items?
Like coming in with a Michael Kors purse.
Oh,
I know you ain't did that.
I'm about to say, he looking.
I just want to see your look on your face.
I mean, I do have a
She
Michael.
does have Michael Kors purses, but
Only
she
one.
don't.
You
She
make it
don't.
sound purses with an S. I have
Purses.
one.
But no, she don't do that. Trust me, she don't do that because she's pretty frugal and things and watches what she spends on. So
Certain things.
So and the ones that she's actually not frugal on is not really expensive and all that stuff, like candles and stuff like that. So
Oh, what about checking up on exes? So secretly looking at ex's social media profile, but you didn't tell your partner. You check private social media accounts, flirty messages.
Oh,
So what would that be to you? Would that be a major or a medium level secrecy?
I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on the person because if the person has a habit of doing, shit like that, that could be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Now, if the person is just hasn't done stuff like that before,
Yeah.
and they just kind of started doing something like that, then I guess
Right.
it don't necessarily have to be that bad.
Do you think the partner, if the partner finds out that they should you think they should be questioning it, or think they should just be like, well, whatever? And again, it depends on the person. Everybody's going to be different.
I think in the beginning, you probably should wait and see how far it goes. You know what I mean? Some people just go ballistic in the beginning.
Yeah. And that does not help. No.
That doesn't help. And then sometime it may be that, maybe it's not, well, I'm not the flirty stuff, but if this person is just looking at the profile, it could just be casually just looking at the profile. You never know.
True.
So if you jump to the wrong conclusion, you can make things worse.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I say, kind of
watch it and
wait. But
yeah.
What?
So it says engaging in light, non-serious flirtation online or via text.
That's rough. That's a rough one right there. That's a rough one. Not unless y'all got that kind of relationship.
Right? Hey, and if you do, more power to you. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, we ain't knocking nothing.
Nope. Lending money. What about lending money without telling your partner?
That could be a bad one because finances is always a bad one.
Right.
In it could, but
yeah.
I mean, it depends on how much money it is.
Right. Because you give money to your family.
Yeah.
When they need it, but you tell me about it, and even the times that you have, and it's like, and in of course, the way we do our finances is probably different than everybody's different.
Yeah.
But if you're giving your finances or helping out your family, to me, it's like, well, it's not that big of a deal. Because one, I know you're going to be like, you're going to put a hold on it. You're not going to just keep dishing out money. You're going to put a hold on it, or you're going to say, look, y'all got to pay me back. There's going to be something, because I know how you are. But, you have some folks who might be like, well, my family needs $10,000. And that kind of money and, something like that could impact the relationship, because you're dipping into, if you're giving that much money, then somewhere I got to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
But if it's just,
if it's money that's going to affect you guys to where now all of a sudden you guys going to be,
struggling or
you guys can't pay some bills for it. Yeah. That's pretty bad.
Exactly.
But as far as just helping out family, that's okay sometime, but family can be the worst.
Yeah.
They can be the ones that use you the most. So.
Oh yeah. Here's one. Disagreement on style choices.
Style choices?
Secretly disliking a partner's clothes, haircut, or decorating style, but pretending to like it.
Why are you looking at me? Why? Wobble. You want to squabble? Maybe I have to turn my hat.
No, but see, with you, I've just gotten, this is the way, you've always been this way. And I just,
Look,
hey.
when I tried to change up the one time for.
And I did tell you, so it wasn't a secret. I did tell you I did not like that color on you. And I prefer you just in a plain black suit, white shirt, and a tie. It don't have to be what you did. I appreciate that you tried. The color was not your color. But I appreciate that you tried. But I've gotten so used to this that I'd rather see you in this and comfortable and being you than trying to, dress in a way that's, I appreciate it though.
She didn't appreciate it.
She didn't appreciate
I
me did appreciate
trying
it.
to change up things for our anniversary last year.
Was it last year? I thought it was the year before.
No,
I
thought it was last year.
No, it's been a couple of years now.
No, it was last year.
I don't think so. But anyway,
see,
I don't think so. I don't think so. So that's one of them.
That's one of them.
Person, yep. Secret indulgence, like we were saying, eating snacks. Eating snacks
and sneaking off into the refrigerator late at night.
Red Bull.
You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me get up, go to the bathroom. Going into the refrigerator.
Have you done that?
No.
Do you sneak in?
No, every blue moon I might sneak in, and because I'm usually good about trying to get you something. If I'm out and I'm coming home and I may get something. Every blue moon.
You sneak have some French fries?
Well, yeah, I do that.
See?
But I usually come and tell you that anyway. And sometimes I sneak, I'll get me something and I don't get you something.
That's okay. Look, so do I.
I know. Ice cream.
No, but you don't even like ice cream like that. So
I know.
You don't even like ice cream like that.
It's just a thought. You didn't even ask.
God. You wouldn't have, well, I could have put it in the freezer.
Just look, give me the chance to say no. Give me the chance to say no.
So next time I go get some donuts. I haven't gotten any donuts.
You're gonna get some nasty chocolate waxy donuts?
No, I'm talking about donuts like from Colonial.
No. Look, don't play with me. You know, apple fritters is my crack. That's my kryptonite.
What about faking enthusiasm? Overstating excitement for something their partner is passionate about.
Oh, like when I show you a new song?
No, but
you'd be like, that's nice.
So I'm not faking it. I tell you that's nice because it is nice, but I'm not overexcited about it.
That's what I deal with. I'll work hard. I'll make a new song and I'll be like, babe, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. And it just be the instrumental or something. Check this out, babe. And I'll and I show her and she go, that's nice. That's nice. I'm like,
that's because I need to hear it. I need to hear lyrics. The music is fine. I like the stuff you were showing me today. Because it had that like James Bond type of. So I like that one. That was nice.
I might submit that and see if that could be one of the next James Bond things.
On my other one?
No, the James Bond movie.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go for it. Oh, what about exaggerating work commitments so you can spend extra time alone? That's cold. I gotta work late, babe.
Hey,
I gotta work late. Are you over if you play golf on the golf course? Going to the movies secretly.
What you trying to say? What you trying
to say? You tell me.
You tell me. I tell you all the time.
So do you keep any secrets from me?
Not really. I mean, do I? Like I said, when I don't buy you something, when I'm going to get me something to eat, and we getting ready, I'll be like, should I call her? Ask her if she wants. Hell no, I ain't calling her. Hell no, I'm gonna eat this burrito myself.
A burrito too?
I'm gonna eat this salmon burrito by myself.
Oh, family and friend dynamics. You don't like somebody's friends. You really should tell. Well, should you? Should you tell your partner, I don't like your friends?
Yeah. You're like, I don't like that. I don't like your girl, your partner. She a trip.
But then
like she's scandalous.
But
she's skanky.
But
she ratchet.
Okay, Listen. So, but when you do that, shouldn't you really have a reason?
Well,
Not
yeah, you should
because
have a reason.
because not just I don't like her because your um what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But
Skanky,
no,
ratchet.
no.
Oh,
Your idea or your, the way you feel about her
mhm.
might not be true. You just might not like her because you don't like the way she dressed, or you don't like something
I don't
like
like
that.
her color scheme.
Anyways, no, but I think you need to have a reason that you don't like her, not just I don't like her because I don't
True.
like the way she braided her hair yesterday.
Yeah.
It needs to be something that has some validity behind it, not just because you feel in some type of way. Or maybe you just jealous if your partner has maybe the opposite sex friend,
Mm-hmm.
you might just be feeling threatened or
Like,
something.
I don't like that nigga. He all big and buff, and burly and bald headed and chocolate. I don't like that. Why that nigga gotta look like more? Why you gotta have a friend to look like Morris Chestnut? What's
Oh
going on?
God. Oh
What's
my
going on?
God. So some of the smaller secrets that couples commonly keep from each other. Already talk about the indulging in treats.
Oh wait, we forgot one.
What?
That's kind of go along with the other
What?
that you mentioned.
What?
Family.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't like your mama.
Oh. But then again, if you have an in-law
Yes.
that is problematic,
Yep.
then you should be able to talk to your partner about that. And your
Yep.
partner should be willing to hear and try and figure out, okay, is this true, or is my spouse just tripping?
Yeah.
But as if your parents are trippy or not, you know
If you
that.
got that mama that's that's her son. Ain't
Nobody good.
nobody good
Mm-mm.
enough for her son. That's like Mimi was. My aunt, I had an aunt I got an aunt that's like that, but she loves her now. But
Now,
but my
now,
aunt was like, what nobody
mm-mm,
good enough for me.
mm-mm.
So yeah, that could be a problem.
Right.
And that the spouse has to try to keep that secret that I
But
can't
you
stand
were
it.
really, but you were good about that because you knew how Mimi was. So it
Yeah.
wasn't so. And I don't even know. We've been together so long. I can't
Yeah.
remember if I ever said that. I don't think
No.
Mimi likes me or whatever.
No.
Because you probably already knew how Mimi was.
I know. Yeah, and I told her I nipped that stuff in the bud. So, but yeah, she was always like, oh no. And then after a while, she was like, okay, that's cool. That's my niece.
Oh, here's a good one.
What?
Secretly binge watching a shared TV show.
Oh, like you did the other day.
Which one?
Oh, you don't remember? What was it? It was something that I came in and we started watching episode 1, and then
and then you went out to the shed.
I went to the shed.
And
I
I was in
started
here.
working the studio. No, and it was the next day. It was like the next day. We watched the first 2 episodes, and then the next day, I didn't watch the next day because I was in the studio, and I came back.
And I was like on episode.
And you was like on episode 5. I'm like, how you? I'm like, we started this together. I'm like, see.
But didn't I tell you to go? Because you know how I watch TV. I really don't watch it. So we started the episode 3 all over again. But I hadn't really watched it. So it was like I was watching it with you again.
Just the lies. Just the lies.
Well, here's a good one. Quietly disliking your partner's favorite song, artist, or movie. See, there's certain movies that I'm like, you don't even ask me certain movies.
No, pretty much most of the movies that you like, I like them.
No, but I'm talking about there are some movies that, well, I would say there are some movies that that I don't like, but I've told you.
Well, yeah, that's why I'll go see it by myself.
You sure will. Like,
I had no problem going to the movies by myself. I love it. Ain't no questions. I ain't got to share no popcorn. I ain't got to buy no extra snacks.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. Liking or commenting on posts they think their partner might find trivial or unnecessary. That's how you are. You judgy
I'm
on the
judging.
social media. Why are y'all all into that?
Well,
Why
yeah.
you get all wrapped up in that? Not
Yeah,
so much me, because
because
I
99.9% of that shit out there is bullshit. And you and your
no,
best
don't
friend,
say you. I don't get.
well, not
I'll
you don't as much, but
I would say I'll look
your
at
best
it, then
friend and your
I'll
sister, they
I'll
get caught up in all that shit.
oh, God. Anyway, we're not gonna go over all these, but anyway, back to what we were saying in the beginning of all this,
Mhm.
that there's some secrets that there's no problem. You have certain secrets that you keep because, again, you might not want your partner to get upset, or you might not really consider it a secret. It's just something you keep to yourself because you still are an individual.
Mhm.
Even though you're in a relationship,
Mhm.
this is Pierre. I'm Angela.
Mhm.
We are individuals. Yes, we are a team. We are a couple. We've been together forever, but we are still individuals. And there's some things that, if he likes to indulge in and he doesn't necessarily tell me about it, as long as it's not going to impact our relationship,
Mhm.
then there's no reason for me to get upset if he one day tells me, "Yeah, I've been liking to surf all these years."
Mhm.
That I would probably know because
Yeah,
you
'cause I
can't hide a
come
surfboard.
yeah,
You can't hide a
like
wetsuit. But I'm
wetsuit and
just
all that
saying,
stuff.
you guys gotta not really trip on the small things like that.
Yeah.
Yes, now again, everybody's relationship is different. Everybody's, you know, you might not have been in your relationship as long as we have.
Mhm.
So there's different dynamics, and you've got to talk through the big ones.
Yeah.
And we all know in our beings, we know what are the big secrets
Mhm.
that could impact the relationship. But the small ones,
Yeah.
like going to get some ice cream,
Yeah.
do you, boo boo?
And a lot of times, some of these secrets that some people have be, child things that they've done from a childhood and different things
Right.
like that.
Right.
Like, from not that I do it, but like say you got nerd guys that probably still secretly hide off and read comic books, or
You sure you don't?
I don't. I got plenty of
All
comic
them
books,
comic
but
books in the
but I
shed.
don't. I don't. I mean, I'll listen to some, some of that stuff on
Yeah.
YouTube, things like that. But that's, but stuff like that
Right.
that you may be worried to tell your spouse, or you collect action figures or whatever. You
Right,
make
right.
model trains, and you trying to hide that stuff because you want to make it seem like that you've gotten past that part of your life.
Right.
Stuff like that. Share that with your spouse, and if your spouse can't accept that part of you, which is an innocent part,
Right.
then y'all need to have some serious talks.
But I also think that couples shouldn't feel obligated to share every single part of their life, or their, not who they are, but what am I trying to say here? You shouldn't feel obligated to share everything with your spouse.
Well, I think the problem is that at some point it's gonna come out.
It might.
At some point.
It might.
So that's why
But
sometimes you might as well just go on and tell it.
yeah,
Tell it
but I'm
because
saying, you sometimes you just want to have a part of you that's not shared with anybody. And yes, it might come out.
yeah.
But then at that point, if it comes out, okay, great. As long as your spouse doesn't, get, well, why didn't you tell me? That's another thing. Don't, if it's something small and trivial that they tell you, you can't get upset. Why didn't you tell me? You're supposed to share everything with me. No.
Yeah.
I think we got to stop thinking that as couples, we have to share every single thing in our lives with your partner. And that's not true, because you are individuals. You have your individual needs, you have individual desires and wants.
Yeah.
And the small things, the small secrets, you might just want to keep that for yourself, And again, we can't tell you what is a big secret in your relationship versus a small secret, because we're all have individual relationships, and we all have individual dynamics in our relationship. But we have to have that space that's ours.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't affect your relationship.
Exactly.
Prime example, say, you as a woman, a woman had, a violent relationship, and then somehow it starts to come back.
Right. That's yes, that's a big thing. Yes.
Problems with issues having baby, or a guy had problems with issues having babies or something like that.
Right.
And those things can affect the relationship at that time.
Oh yeah.
But if it's little small trivial things, then
well, yeah, I mean, and again, you've got to know what is in your relationship, what is considered something big versus something versus a secret that's not going to impact your relationship. And if you don't know that, then you need to get some counseling.
Some serious counseling. Yes.
So
yes.
But anyway, anything else we want to share, baby?
I think that's it. Why, you want to share a secret?
I already shared my secret.
Your ice cream?
My ice cream indulgence.
See, I think that's grounds for like counseling.
Anyway, y'all.
That's a serious one. You done went and got ice cream.
You don't even like ice cream like that.
I just felt the need to say that.
Anyway. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Please, if you find any value or enjoy our content, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let YouTube know you want to see more of our content.
Yep.
Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you again for joining us. We will see you again next time. Bye.